What if I told you that by simply changing your geography, you could double your dating options, cut your cost of living in half, and wake up to 30 degrees of weather and a beach 10 minutes away for the same money you're spending right now? That's the premise of geomaxing. And today we're talking about one specific destination that keeps coming up again and again in these conversations: the Philippines. Now, I'm going to give you the real case, the arguments in favor, a concrete strategy, and the honest cautions, because I'd rather you go prepared than go broke or get your heart broken. Let's get into it. Argument 1. Language. Zero barrier to entry. The first and most underrated advantage. The Philippines is the third largest English-speaking country in the world. Filipino is technically the national language, but English is an official language taught from childhood. Street signs, menus, government paperwork, all in English. Compare that to moving to Japan, Brazil, or Eastern Europe, where you spend 6 months just learning how to order food. Here you land, and you're immediately functional. You can have a real conversation on day one. For social dynamics, and that's what geomaxing is ultimately about, this is massive. Argument 2. Cultural factors. Warmth, openness, Western affinity. Filipino culture has a deep affinity with Western culture, partly historical, partly from the massive Filipino diaspora in the US. Most people grow up watching American films, listening to Western music, and many have relatives in the States or Europe. This creates a genuine cultural overlap that you don't get in many other geomaxing destinations. People are warm, hospitable. Hospitality is almost a cultural institution there called mabuting pakikisama, a spirit of communal goodwill. You are not going to feel like an outsider in the way you might elsewhere in Southeast Asia. And yes, Western men are generally well received. This is real. But, and I'll come back to this, it comes with responsibility attached. Argument 3. Cost of living. Your money goes dramatically further. If you earn in USD, GBP, or EUR and spend in Philippine pesos, you are operating with a structural economic advantage. A comfortable apartment in Cebu or Makati runs anywhere from $300 to $700 a month. A full restaurant meal with drinks, $5 to $50. A full-time gym membership in under $30. A beach resort weekend, $50. For a remote worker earning even $2,000 a month, which is entry-level in many Western freelance markets, you can live well, save aggressively, and still have a better lifestyle than the equivalent budget would give you in London, Berlin, or New York. The financial leverage here is real and substantial.
The actual move. How to do this properly. Step 1. Sort your income first. This is non-negotiable. Don't move to the Philippines broke hoping the low cost of living will save you. The geomaxing advantage multiplies a stable income. It doesn't replace one. Remote work, freelancing, consulting, digital products have at least $2,500 a month locked in before you book the flight. Step 2. Choose the right city for you. Metro Manila, BGC, Makati, is cosmopolitan, fast-paced, great nightlife, higher costs. Cebu City is the sweet spot. Big enough, cheaper, beach access. Dumaguete is for the slower-paced crowd, popular with expat retirees. Siargao if you're into surf culture. Do a 2-week scouting trip before committing. Step 3. Visa logistics. You can enter visa-free for 30 days, extendable up to 3 years via tourist visa extensions, at roughly $50–70 per extension. For longer stays, look into the Special Resident Retiree Visa, SRRV if you qualify, or the newer digital nomad frameworks. Join expat Facebook groups. The practical knowledge there is invaluable. Step 4. Build a real social base, not just a dating strategy. Join sports clubs, gym communities, co-working spaces, language exchange meetups. The men who do best long-term are those who integrate socially, not those who just run apps from their condo. The apps work fine, but a full life works better. Honest cautions what you actually need to know. The white fever dynamic is real, and so is its shadow side. Yes, being a Western foreigner opens doors, but a significant portion of women in tourist areas are specifically looking for a financial exit strategy, not a genuine partner. Learn to distinguish between Metro Manila professionals and resort town dynamics. Move slowly, meet families. Genuine connection exists everywhere, but so does a well-practiced performance of it.
Filipino family culture is intense. Relationships here often come with an extended family and sometimes an expectation of financial support for that family. This isn't inherently bad, it's a cultural norm, but you need to understand it upfront and have clear, early conversations. heat, traffic, and infrastructure. Metro Manila traffic is genuinely some of the worst in the world. Power outages happen. The heat is oppressive in summer. These are livable realities. Just don't let the Instagram version be your only data point. Don't become an expat bubble die. Some men move to Southeast Asia and end up more isolated than they were at home, just in a warmer place. Engage the culture. Learn basic Filipino or Bisaya phrases. Be curious about the country, not just its women.